I thought and prayed this morning, and I got an answer. Be careful what you wish for. I wanted to touch people, to impact their lives, but I expected to do it when and how I seen.
That was definitely the worst kind of phone call you can imagine getting. I was at home with our 2 girls, and it was 3:45 in the morning. It was a good friend of ours, and her first words were, "I think Nick has broken his neck."
To be perfectly honest, it wasn't the best thing that day. I was out with some buddies, we had some drinks. A bunch of us stayed outside in the backyard, and we hung out there for a little while, and they had an above ground swimming pool. So I ran across the yard and did that. But I was smart enough, not to dive and hit the bottom, but I kept to the water and hit my head on the other side of the pool. And with the thousands of gallons of water compressed against that rubber, it's like hitting concrete. Panic set in. I shook my head around like I was being attacked by a shark in the water, trying to figure out what was going on. And friends thought I was pulling a prank or whatever, and so they sat by idly, and I ended up drowning. I remember taking that last gulp of water thinking, this is it. This is how I'm going out.
I remember being in the waiting room at OU Medical Center, and it's all kind of a whirlwind. You really can't understand what's going on. And I remember 2 surgeons coming to me and trying to explain about a neck fusion. And I'm thinking, just make the decision for me. I don't know, what any of this means. I don't just do what's best. And I remember just trusting them so much that they're known for saving lives. So I put his in their hands.
It was horrible. It was a nightmare. I had hallucinations of different things that went on, but I also had a lot of great people around me and my wife, and I remember trying to be as positive as possible and always keeping a smile on my face when people came in.
And through that whole process, everyone on staff was so informative, and any questions, I probably had a million. Any questions I had, they would answer to the best of their ability, and if they couldn't, they would direct me to someone else in the department who could.
My body being broken is just a vessel, and if God has to use this broken vessel to get through to some of you, then so be it. You got 2 choices. Either you can be a different person in a negative way, or a different person in a positive way. And I chose the positive. I cherished my moments with my kids and my wife, and put that on a pedestal way above how many friends I have on Facebook or anything like that. That stuff doesn't matter anymore.
We were in a survivors group meeting, and you've got guys there that do everything from staying at home and reading to bowling leagues. And we had a good friend that was at the group with us who kayaks on Saturdays. And Nick decided that was his new challenge. And I thought, are you crazy? You drown. That's how this accident happened. And he's wanting to get back in the water. And it's not like pool therapy. This is being in a kayak, which can tip and you can get stuck inside it. So I was pretty afraid, but he seemed excited about the idea, so I cheered him through,
Take time to look at your lives and push through the limitations that you face every day. Whether it's your mind, body, or spirit, or in my case, all 3, reach out and make a positive impact spiritually in someone's life. Each and every one of us has a purpose, and sharing my journey is mine. I would have to say that, given circumstances with everything, I like the outcome of it. I think I'd take it hands down in the direction it was going before.